In a small lab at a quiet university on Earth, Dr. Aisha Patel and her team were hard at work. They had spent years researching ancient texts, trying to understand the secrets of physics that had puzzled scientists for centuries. Aisha, a passionate and smart physicist, believed that the answers lay hidden in these old theories. One sunny afternoon, as she flipped through a dusty old book, she saw something that made her heart race. "Everyone, come look at this!" Aisha called out, excitement bubbling in her voice. Her colleagues, including the curious Jack and the skeptical Linda, rushed over. Aisha pointed to a set of equations that had been overlooked for decades. These equations could explain the mysteries of time and space. If we can prove this right, it could change everything we know about physics. The team worked tirelessly, spending days and nights in the lab. They ran experiments, built models, and calculated numbers. Each time they thought they had something, they hit a wall, but Aisha's determination kept them going. She believed they were on the brink of something amazing. Finally, after weeks of hard work, they had their breakthrough. Aisha and her team discovered a new way to understand the relationship between gravity and light. They realized that this new theory could explain how some celestial bodies moved in ways that scientists had never understood before. It was thrilling. They had cracked a code that had baffled the greatest minds for millennia. Aisha decided they needed to share their discovery with the world. She quickly organized a presentation for a major science conference. The excitement in the lab was palpable as the team prepared their materials. They designed slides and created models to show their findings clearly. Aisha practiced her speech, making sure it was simple enough for anyone to understand. She wanted everyone to see the beauty of their discovery, not just the complexity. On the day of the conference, the auditorium was filled with scientists from all over the world. Aisha stood at the front, her heart pounding with a mix of nerves and excitement. As she began to speak, she noticed a group of aliens sitting in the back. They were part of the Galactic Council, a powerful organization that had observed Earth from afar but had never interacted with humans. The council members were known for their advanced knowledge and technology. Aisha took a deep breath and continued with her presentation. "Today, I'm excited to share our findings on the connections between gravity and light," she began. The audience listened closely as she explained the complex ideas in simple terms. Aisha showed how their new theory could solve problems that had puzzled scientists for generations. The aliens watched with interest, their eyes wide in surprise. As Aisha finished her presentation, the room erupted in applause. She could see the excitement on her team's faces. But she also noticed the aliens whispering among themselves. They were clearly impressed, but would they take humans seriously? Would they recognize the significance of what they had discovered? After the presentation, the alien delegation approached Aisha. Zelthar, the council president, stepped forward. "Dr. Patel, your findings are unexpected," he said, his voice filled with curiosity. "We did not expect primitive humans to solve such a profound mystery. We would like to learn more." Aisha's heart soared. This was an opportunity she had only dreamed of. "Of course! I would love to explain everything in detail," she replied, eager to share their work. As they talked, Aisha couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. They were no longer just scientists in a small lab. They were on the brink of changing how the galaxy viewed humanity. For centuries, humans had been seen as primitive and insignificant, but now they had a chance to prove their worth. Little did they know, this moment would set off a chain of events that would change the course of history. The Galactic Council, once dismissive of Earth and its people, was about to see humans in a whole new light. And with that, Aisha and her team were ready to embark on an adventure that would take them far beyond their wildest dreams. The Galactic Council spaceship glided through the stars, its sleek design shining against the dark backdrop of space. Inside, the atmosphere was tense. Council members were skeptical about what they would find on Earth. Most of them believed that humans were nothing more than a primitive species. But curiosity lingered. The president of the council, Zelthar, was determined to see for himself if the humans had truly made a significant discovery. As the ship approached Earth, the crew gathered around a large viewing screen. They could see the blue and green planet coming into view. A mixture of excitement and doubt filled the room. "Prepare for landing," Zelthar commanded. The crew sprang into action, ensuring everything was ready for their arrival. When the ship touched down, it landed in a secluded area near Aisha's university. The aliens disembarked, stepping onto the soft green grass. Zelthar looked around, noting the simple beauty of Earth. He expected chaos, but everything seemed peaceful. The warm sun shone down and birds chirped in the distance. Aisha had been informed of the council's arrival and was waiting anxiously outside the university building. She was thrilled but nervous about meeting these powerful beings. What would they think of her and her team? Would they see the value in their work? As the alien delegation approached, Aisha took a deep breath. Zelthar stepped forward, his tall, slender figure towering over her. "Greetings, human," he said, his voice smooth yet commanding. "I am Zelthar, President of the Galactic Council. We have come to learn more about your discovery." Aisha smiled, trying to hide her nerves. "Thank you for coming, President Zelthar. I'm Dr. Aisha Patel. We have much to share with you." She gestured for the council members to follow her into the building. Inside, the lab was filled with posters, models, and busy scientists. Aisha's team was already prepared for the meeting, excited yet nervous to impress their alien visitors. "This is where we work," Aisha said, leading them to a conference room. As they settled in, Aisha began explaining their discovery again, this time with the aliens present. "Our research connects gravity and light in a way that could change our understanding of the universe," she said, showing them charts and equations. The council members listened intently, their expressions shifting from skepticism to intrigue. Zelthar leaned closer to examine a model that demonstrated their findings. "Fascinating," he remarked, turning to his fellow council members. "These humans may possess more knowledge than we anticipated." The aliens started asking questions, and Aisha answered each one with confidence. The discussion flowed, and for the first time, the council members began to see humanity as more than just primitive beings. They recognized the intelligence and creativity of the human scientists. Suddenly, Thrax, one of the council members, spoke up. He was known for his arrogance and disdain for humans. "This is all very interesting," he said, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "But can these primitive creatures really prove their theories? Or is this just a fluke?" Aisha felt a wave of frustration wash over her, but remained calm. "We are ready to demonstrate our findings through experiments," she replied firmly. "If you give us a chance, we can show you how our theory works in practice." Thrax scoffed, but Zelthar raised a hand to silence him. "Let us give them the opportunity to prove their worth," he said. "We must not judge them based on past beliefs." The aliens agreed to witness a demonstration of Aisha's theories the next day. As the meeting concluded, the atmosphere shifted. A sense of respect began to grow between the humans and the Galactic Council. That night, Aisha and her team worked tirelessly to prepare for the demonstration. They set up their equipment and rehearsed their presentations. Aisha felt a mix of excitement and fear. This was their chance to show the galaxy that humans were not to be underestimated. The next morning, the lab buzzed with energy. Aliens and humans gathered, eager to see what would happen. Aisha stood in front of her team, her heart racing. She took a deep breath and smiled, ready to change the perception of humanity forever. As she began the demonstration, she knew that this was just the beginning of an incredible journey. The Galactic Council was about to witness the brilliance of the human mind, and Aisha was determined to prove that they were more than just a primitive species. The sun rose brightly over the university as excitement filled the air. Aisha and her team prepared for the demonstration of their groundbreaking theory. Aliens from the Galactic Council were gathered, eager to see what humans could do. However, not everyone was excited. Thrax, the arrogant council member, was plotting something. He didn't believe in the humans' abilities and was determined to prove them wrong. As the humans set up their equipment, Aisha noticed Thrax whispering to a few of his fellow council members. She felt a knot in her stomach but pushed her worries aside. This was their chance to shine, and she was ready to show everyone what they had discovered. The demonstration began, and Aisha stood in front of a large audience that included both humans and aliens. She explained their theories about gravity and light, using simple language to ensure everyone understood. As she spoke, the crowd listened closely. Aisha felt a surge of confidence. This was her moment. Then Thrax stood up, his face twisted in a sneer. "Dr. Patel, you claim to have unlocked secrets of the universe. But can you truly prove it? I challenge you to a public debate. If you can't defend your ideas, you will forever be seen as nothing but simple creatures." Gasps echoed through the room. Aisha's heart raced. She knew a debate would be tough, especially against someone like Thrax. He was known for his cunning arguments and quick wit. But this was a challenge she couldn't refuse. I accept your challenge, Thrax, Aisha said, her voice steady. I will prove that our theories are sound. The council members looked at each other, intrigued. Zelthar, sensing the tension, decided to oversee the debate. We will hold the debate tomorrow in the Grand Arena, he announced. May the best argument win. That night, Aisha and her team gathered in their lab, preparing for the big event. They knew they had to be ready for anything Thrax might throw at them. We need to practice, Aisha said, determination shining in her eyes. Let's go over our arguments and be ready for his attacks. Jack, one of her closest teammates, nodded. We should anticipate his points and have clear answers. We can't let him catch us off guard. As they rehearsed, Aisha felt a mixture of fear and excitement. She was determined to show the Galactic Council that humans were intelligent and capable. But the thought of facing Thrax in front of everyone was daunting. The next day, the Grand Arena was filled with aliens and humans. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation. Aisha walked onto the stage, her heart pounding. She could see Thrax smirking at her from across the platform. The council members took their seats, ready to witness the showdown. Zelthar began the debate by outlining the rules. Each side will present their arguments. The audience will decide who has the stronger case. Thrax was the first to speak. He stood confidently, his voice booming through the arena. Humans claim to understand the universe, but your theories are based on flawed concepts. How can you prove that you are not merely parroting what you have read? Aisha felt a surge of anger, but reminded herself to stay calm. She had prepared for this moment. Thrax, our theories are based on rigorous testing and evidence. We have conducted experiments that show how gravity and light interact. Our work is not just ideas, it is backed by facts. The crowd murmured, some nodding in agreement. Aisha could see that her words were resonating with them. But Thrax wasn't finished. What about the experiments? Can you truly demonstrate them here and now? Aisha smiled. Yes, I can. We have set up demonstrations to show the principles we've explained. If you want proof, we will give it to you. With that, Aisha signaled her team, who quickly moved to set up the first experiment. The crowd watched in awe as the demonstration began. Aisha explained each step clearly, showing how gravity affected light in real time. The audience gasped as the experiment unfolded, and Thrax's confident expression began to fade. As Aisha continued, she could feel the tide turning in her favor. The council members were watching closely, their eyes wide with interest. They were starting to see the value of human intelligence and creativity. The debate raged on, but Aisha felt more and more confident. She was proving that humanity had the power to understand and explore the universe, just like any other species. As the debate came to a close, Aisha knew that she had taken a giant step toward changing the way the Galactic Council viewed humans forever. The real challenge was yet to come, but for now, she felt victorious. The Grand Arena buzzed with excitement as beings from across the galaxy gathered to witness the debate between Dr. Aisha Patel and Thrax. The massive space was filled with alien spectators, their colors and forms diverse, all eager to see if the humans could really prove their worth. Aisha stood backstage, heart racing as she prepared to step into the spotlight. She felt the weight of expectations on her shoulders, not just for herself, but for all of humanity. The arena was a marvel of engineering, with shimmering lights and a high-tech sound system. Zelthar, the president of the Galactic Council, took the stage to welcome everyone. Welcome to the great debate. Today, we will witness the clash of ideas between two great minds. On one side, we have Thrax, a member of the Galactic Council. On the other, we have Dr. Aisha Patel, representing the people of Earth. The crowd erupted in cheers, each faction supporting their favored debater. As Aisha walked onto the stage, she noticed the vast sea of alien faces. Some looked curious, while others wore expressions of skepticism. Aisha took a deep breath and focused on her goal, to show the galaxy that humans were intelligent and capable of great things. Thrax started off strong, his voice booming through the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to challenge the very foundation of human knowledge. Their theories are merely a reflection of what they have read and studied. Can we truly trust a species that has barely left their own planet? He gestured dramatically, trying to sway the audience. Aisha felt a rush of anger, but reminded herself to stay calm. She was ready for this. When it was her turn to speak, she stood tall and addressed the crowd. Thank you, Thrax. While it's true that humanity is still exploring the universe, we have made significant discoveries right here on Earth. Our theories are not just borrowed ideas. They are the result of years of hard work and experimentation, the crowd murmured, intrigued. Aisha could feel their interest growing as she spoke. She explained her findings on gravity and light, emphasizing the rigorous testing her team had conducted. She highlighted how their research had the potential to revolutionize not just human understanding, but that of the entire galaxy. Thrax, sensing that he was losing the crowd, quickly interrupted. "But can you demonstrate this knowledge here today? Words are easy, but actions speak louder." His eyes glinted with challenge, and Aisha felt a surge of determination. She had prepared for this moment. "Yes, I can," she replied confidently. "We have set up experiments right here in this arena to showcase our theories in action." Aisha signaled to her team, who swiftly brought forward the first demonstration. The audience watched with wide eyes as Aisha explained the setup. She showed how gravity affected light using simple materials that everyone could understand. As the experiment unfolded, the crowd gasped in amazement. Light bent and twisted in ways they had never seen before, confirming Aisha's theories right before their eyes. With each successful demonstration, Aisha noticed Thrax's confidence wane. He fidgeted in his seat, frustration etched on his face. The crowd began to cheer louder for Aisha, clearly impressed by the human's knowledge and creativity. Thrax, realizing he needed to regain control, stood up again. "This is impressive, Dr. Patel, but can you explain how your theories apply to more complex celestial phenomena? Can humans truly understand the vastness of the universe?" He tried to sound skeptical, but there was a hint of desperation in his tone. Aisha smiled, feeling the energy shift in her favor. "Yes, we can. Our research connects directly to the movements of stars and planets. We can use our theories to predict their behavior just as you do. Let me show you." With that, she launched into another explanation, this time relating her work to real-world examples from the galaxy, using visuals to illustrate her points. The arena erupted in applause, and Aisha felt a wave of relief and pride wash over her. The council members began whispering among themselves, and Zelthar watched closely, clearly impressed by Aisha's confidence and knowledge. As the debate neared its end, Aisha could sense the tide had turned. The crowd was on her side, and Thrax's arrogance had diminished. Zelthar stood up, signaling the end of the debate. "Both participants have provided valuable insights today," he said, addressing the audience. "But it is clear that humanity has much to offer." Aisha's heart soared as the crowd erupted in cheers. She had not only defended her theories, but also changed the perception of humans in the eyes of the Galactic Council. As she stepped off the stage, she was met with hugs and congratulations from her team. They had done it together. Little did they know, this victory was just the beginning. Aisha had opened the door to new possibilities for Earth and its people. The Galactic Council was about to embark on a journey of collaboration and discovery with humanity, and Aisha was ready to lead the way. The grand arena was still buzzing with energy from the debate. As Aisha stepped off the stage, she felt a rush of emotions, relief, excitement, and a sense of accomplishment. She had proven her theories and shown the Galactic Council that humans were capable of understanding the mysteries of the universe. Zelthar approached her, his tall figure imposing yet friendly. "Dr. Patel, you have made an impressive case for humanity today," he said, his voice warm. "I believe it is time for the Galactic Council to reconsider our views on your species." Aisha beamed, feeling a wave of gratitude. "Thank you, President Zelthar. This means a lot to us. We are eager to collaborate and share our knowledge with the galaxy." As the audience began to disperse, Aisha's team surrounded her, their faces filled with joy. Jack clapped her on the back. "You did it, Aisha. You showed them what we can do." Another teammate, Sarah, chimed in. "I knew you could handle Thrax. He never stood a chance against your brilliance." Aisha laughed, feeling lighter than air. "I couldn't have done it without all of you." This was a team effort. The atmosphere shifted as Zelthar addressed the crowd. "Today marks a new chapter in our history. We will establish a partnership with Earth, sharing knowledge and resources. Together we will explore the universe." Cheers erupted from both humans and aliens, signaling a new beginning. The council members, once skeptical of humanity, now looked at Aisha and her team with respect. They understood that collaboration could lead to great advancements for all species. As the excitement settled, Aisha was invited to join Zelthar and the Council for a special meeting to discuss the future of Earth in the galactic community. Aisha felt a mix of nerves and anticipation. This was a chance to set the course for humanity's role in the galaxy. In the meeting room, council members gathered around a large table. Aisha was the only human present, but she felt supported by her team, who had watched her from a distance. Zelthar opened the discussion. "We have witnessed the potential of humanity. Dr. Patel, we would like you to lead a new research initiative between our worlds." Aisha's heart raced. What would that involve? She asked, eager to learn more. Zelthar smiled. "We want to combine our knowledge of physics with yours. Together, we can explore new technologies and tackle problems that affect us all, like energy sources, space travel, and even communication across galaxies." Aisha nodded, excitement bubbling inside her. "That sounds incredible. We have so much to learn from each other." Another council member, a wise-looking being named Dr. Krell, added, "We also wish to share our advancements in space exploration. Our ships can travel faster than anything you have on Earth. Imagine what we could discover together." The idea of exploring the universe alongside advanced civilizations thrilled Aisha. She thought about the potential for human knowledge to grow and evolve in ways she had only dreamed of. "We can establish research teams with both human and alien scientists working together. This could change everything for us," she proposed. Zelthar nodded in agreement. "Yes! We will create a joint task force that focuses on collaborative projects. It will be a great way to learn from each other and foster unity." As discussions continued, Aisha felt a surge of hope for the future. This partnership was not just about science. It was about breaking down barriers and building friendships across species. She envisioned a universe where humans and aliens could work side by side, learning from each other and exploring the vastness of space together. As the meeting concluded, Zelthar turned to Aisha. "Thank you for your leadership, Dr. Patel. You have opened our eyes to the possibilities that lie ahead." Aisha felt a sense of pride swell in her chest. "Thank you for believing in us. We won't let you down." As she left the meeting, her heart raced with excitement. A new chapter had begun for humanity, a chance to be part of something greater. Aisha couldn't wait to share the news with her team and the world. Back at the university, Aisha gathered everyone together. "We have a lot of work ahead of us. We're not just representing Earth anymore. We're ambassadors for humanity in the Galactic Council." Cheers erupted once more, and Aisha felt a sense of purpose wash over her. This was more than a victory. It was the beginning of a journey filled with endless possibilities. Together, they would explore the universe, challenge old beliefs, and forge a future where humans stood proudly among the stars.